This is a quick tutorial about merging vertices and edge loops in Maya. Um, when we were doing the mushroom tutorial, there was a few issues with uh, edge loops not merging well for whatever reason, and I just thought I'd dive in with a little bit more depth and just kind of look at it. Um, so what we're doing here is we've got the two boxes, they're identical, just taking off the faces, and we're going to merge them together. Previously we did this with the bridge tool. Now we're going to go a little bit more manual. Um, we still have to combine the boxes together, and we're going to do it. Oh, yeah, sometimes Maya does funny stuff like this. I can't explain it. It is occasionally glitchy, so just bear with it if you have an issue. No, it's not probably you, it's probably the program. So if we grab a vertex from one corner to the other corner of the box and we hit merge vertices, really simply that merges. Notice the distance threshold there is 0.01. Uh, Interestingly, back in the day, this used to actually be quite that could be a problem if that wasn't exactly right. Now it just seems to magnet the vertices together. It doesn't matter what they are, which is ridiculous. Just as a side note, Autodesk Maya people, what's going on? Yeah. Anyway, so it could be whatever value you like. If you hit one vertice and the other vertice, they just magnet together and they weld as well. So it's quite good. Um, so hit one, hit the other, hit merge. Really simple. As a side note, if you hit one and then dragged it over to the other using Control V, they would drag to the same spot, but they would not merge. They would still be independent of each other. Now, I just showing you the edge loop tool here. Notice that that kind of broke down the box into about 10 different pieces, something like that. Just to note is that there's a square box on all these tools and you can manipulate them a bit. I had it set to 15, now I've got it set to one edge loop and it's just going to go in the center. Have a play around with the different types of settings in all the tools. It might interest you to know what constraints and how you can better utilize them. Anyway, so we've cut the box again and now, here's the interesting thing. I tried to get the edges to line up, and interestingly enough, I hit 25 and the edges merged together. Now, we try it again. Let's see what happens. We're going to try exactly the same thing. So this is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes, a little bit buggy. It doesn't work. 25, exactly the same distance, right? Let's just almost double it to 48. Still doesn't want to do the thing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have hit the button again and seen what happened. Um, yeah, it's just not playing nice. Trying it again. Why I'm leaving this in is just to show you that occasionally Maya can be a bit buggy. It's still a great program for all its flaws, but yeah, just be aware if it's getting the better of you, no, it's not you, it's the program. So in which case, find a workaround. And that's what I'm showing here. And just go back to selecting individual vertices and it works a charm. And it doesn't matter what distance it is, which is ridiculous. Um, but that's just the way it is. And I guess that's my whole thing with this or any other program is that if it's giving you grief, just find another way of doing it. Don't get angry at the program and don't get angry. Certainly don't get angry at yourself. Just know that the program's got a flaw to it and just utilize it in the best way that you can because it's very powerful. You've just got to figure out, find a way to make it work. And that's my final lesson for today. Hopefully they've been useful for you. Definitely check out the starfish, the twig, and the mushroom. We'll be doing them in Tuesday's class. And thanks again for your time.